There she is, the queen of the castle.
It just makes me so happy watching it back. It's just a moment in time where nothing else existed other than that bubble.
Yeah.
You know, and you can forget the world outside. And it was just glorious. So good.
And in that bubble, you were eating all kinds of different things. We saw the fermented egg there, as well as other things that we won't mention. How did you find your happy place as you explained it there?
I was gagging on rice. Because the rice tasted of our well water, so it didn't taste nice. And I wasn't fazed by bugs or anything, it turned out, but I was dreading the thought of having an eating trial. So I kind of kept it on the down low that I was gagging on the rice. I think I might have whispered to Jess once. And I knew that as soon as we were the final three, the other two had already done an eating trial. So I know the show. I knew that's what I was going to do. Vernon had said it's mind over matter. It's the thought of what you're eating is the worst thing. So just put it in your mouth and chew. Having watched the show back, Vernon literally would shove everything in his mouth in one go and chew.
And not look at it.
And not look at it, whereas I took my time.
Wow.
But your mouth is so dry in that time as well, so it's really difficult to swallow. So small bites, take it, it's fine, it's fine.
I'm glad to see you back on our screens with a slightly different kind of TV now with CBeebies, aren't you? You're back with the toddler club at my school teacher, and last September it started raining and hardly any of the children in the reception class knew how to put their coats on. Wow. Kids are missing out on life lessons that their friends would normally teach them. You don't even think about that, do you? And I know you're a fan, you watch the show with Poppy.
Yeah,
too.
she does.
It's
Exactly what
Is it helpful
saying.
for
It's
you?
really helpful. So she's a little bit young for the toddler one, but she definitely watches the baby club. And it's because she doesn't have that interaction with other babies at the moment. And this is it. This is the only chance she gets to see other babies. And it's really beneficial, I think, for her to see that. And she absolutely loves it.
What about grandparents? Because you talked about not seeing the grandparents. What are you doing for that? Because it's obviously difficult for them at the moment to see their grandchildren.
Yeah, but video calls and things like that are amazing. Interestingly, I was talking to Tom the other day, actually, about the app that we use with school to upload their work. It can be accessed by other people. So the grandparents, I've heard grandparents logging onto that and sort of seeing what their grandkids are up to, which is really, really sweet. But yeah, I mean, it is strange. But the period of time where we have been allowed to see each other, it's like all the other time disappears.
Yeah.
It's hard not to focus on the time that we're losing, you know.
Yeah.
But we've got to just kind of look forward and kind of go, at some point, it's not going to be this.
Absolutely.
And all we can do right now is keep our kids happy, loved, let them know that they're safe, give them a secure environment. You know, there is so much pressure on homeschooling and things like that, but that's us, a lot of that.
Yeah.
You know, we want the teachers to know that we're doing a good job.
They are heroes, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's, I believe it's your birthday tomorrow, is it?
It
Day
is,
after?
yeah.
So, anything special? The kids or Tom got anything planned for you?
I imagine I'll be at home.
Yeah. No surprises there.
Doing some homeschooling.
Yeah.
Who's going to make the cake?
Well, exactly. That is because I always make a rainbow cake for everyone's birthday.
Oh,
yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
No pressure.
You
Get your
make a
rainbow
cake, but not mine.
Well, listen, happy birthday and thanks for joining us on the show. And of course, you can catch the Toddler Club at home on CBeebies weekdays at 10:20. And you're sticking around for the workout as well, aren't you?
I am.
Yes, birthday workout for you. Right, question for you, Rav, and you actually, Giovanna. What do you make of the 5-second rule when it comes to dropping your food on the floor?
You're going for 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going 5. Yeah, I'll go 5.
3-second rule after seeing that?
I'll say it depends what the food is.
So no, then you're going to crack on regardless. Right, it's the moment we've all been waiting for this morning. It's like Strictly Fitness time. Yes. As professional dancer and stand-in judge, Anton de Beck gives us day 4 of our workout with some help from Giovanna. She's going to have a go at it. But Rav, have you got the all-important disclaimer?
Yes, I have. Before starting any...
Someone like Alison.
Perfect
or anyone
for
else who's got mobility issues.
Yep.
But before we do that, we're going to warm up. What do you do to warm up?
Well, when I'm warming up, I do just this, little spring changes from foot to foot, like this. Just to get the heart rate going. And the thing about warming up is that it's not necessary to get all hot and sweaty.
Thinking about Alison there, you just start with your arms as well, is that right?
Yes, thank you, Gethin. You just want to get the heart rate going a little bit. You can swing the arms here like this, just to get yourself warmed up forwards and backwards. When we do one way, always do the other as well.
Okay.
Now, Our first exercise today is going to be focusing on shoulders and upper back, and just for mobility, just to loosen everything up. And what we're going to do is we're going to hold the glitter ball. You have to imagine you're holding the glitter ball. It's all I can do. Imagine I'm holding the glitter ball. This is as close as I've got to the glitter ball. Now, you're going to just roll it around your head. Now, feel it in the shoulders and the upper back. Go one way and then reverse it and go the other
Belly's
way,
out.
like this. The midriff's out. Look at that. Oh, dear.
Also, I love feeling like that's what you would do if you've got the glitter ball. No, just
Well, maybe next year. Perhaps we could work on that for next year. Now, the next exercise is just going to be, we're going to let our arms go up and down. Think of it as a sort of an angel in the snow, but without the legs. But what we're going to do is to make this a little bit more difficult. We're just going to go into a plie. So we're going to push our knees over our toes in a big second, and then we're going to swing our arms up and down, cross them at the back, swing your arms up, and mind the foliage there, Gethin. Up and down, and nice and loose in the arms, but remember, it's all about the shoulders and the back. And try and keep, I'll do it this way here, try and keep great posture as you're doing it. Hold the head nice and
difficult after
tall,
a while, that, isn't it?
And let the arms swing. Now, the third one we're going to do is this. We're going to go feet shoulder width apart. We're going to bend our knees here. We're going to tip forward from the hips, so nice straight back, as far as you can go. A nice bent knee, and now we're going to pull our elbows in here, and we're going to stretch.
You could do this
back.
sat down then, Anton?
This here, you can do this one sat down because we're focusing on the triceps.
Okay.
Here, and we're just doing tricep extensions, and we're just going to.
I'm tensing. Is that I'm tensing everything?
I want you to tense.
Everything is being
I want
tensed
you to
right.
tense everything. If you feel a moment coming on, suppress it. A nasty incident. Suppress, like this. Here we go.
What a view I've got here.
Relax. Good stuff. All right. Shake it all out, and I think in a minute or in a moment we're going to have some music, we're going to put them all together. What do you reckon?
Happy with the Strictly Come Dancing stars each morning definitely brightens the day and gets us moving at home. That's nice, isn't it?
That's nice.
Are you quite keen on your exercise? Is it important to you during lockdown, Giovanna?
Yeah, because otherwise I feel my head getting too cloudy. And actually just doing something, whether that's going out for a run or doing a workout at home, it does just free you up a little bit, I think.
Step away, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a moment where you step away from what you're doing, do something else. The brain has some space, the body starts to open up and free up a bit, the heart rate starts to go a little bit, and you're good to go again, see?
Job done. Enjoyed that. Thanks, Anton.
Thank you, my pleasure. I'm glad I came in. It's lovely to see you.
Tomorrow, because that's all we have time for today.